Welcome, Strata Queens. Yes, your local channel for local real estate. My name is Mona Arora and I'm a local realtor here in Surrey for your condos and townhouses. Now lately I've been getting a lot of calls from my clients and just in general that where is the real estate market heading as we are going through COVID-19. So let's talk a little bit about it. So unlike stock market, COVID-19 has not affected the real estate market in a negative way, at least not to the same level as it has affected the stock market. So having said that, the question that we get asked all the time from two sides, from the buyers and from the sellers, is it a good time to buy or is it a good time to sell? We all know one thing about real estate, supply and demand. And because of that, the prices have picked up, particularly in the case of condos, which are selling at the all-time high. So we also know that many of the central banks have cut down on the interest rates around the world to make it a little bit easier for the buyers to have the affordability to buy the houses. Now, having said that, as far as the buyers, some are, again, we do want to respect the social distancing and stay home. What I'm finding the trend for myself and for many other professionals that are out there, that we have so many buyers looking for the home that they want to invest in, be it as an investment or be it their dream home, through the virtual ways. Now, how that is working is that what we're finding is as we're doing the open houses through virtually, now here's a great part about what I'm really learning about doing this, taking this whole thing to virtual, is that one, it's cutting down on their time. Now they can actually go through the properties that they like, go through them virtually, be it through the open houses that we're hosting as virtual, or by just doing the appointments through virtual. Once they have their shot listed, that's when you can make the decision that if you want to go into that house and take a look as a private showing by taking all the necessary precautions to make sure that it respects the health of you and those around you. So having said that, ourselves as a professionals and our industry has now come up with so many great innovative ideas and creative ideas to make it accessible for our buyers and even for sellers, which I'll be talking a little bit more down, that how do we make it accessible for the buyers and the consumers to be able to tap into the great prices and the properties that are available in the spring market. Now from the seller's perspective, as we know, as I said before, everything is supply and demand. So we also know that right now is a great market if you are somebody looking to either upgrade it, downsize it, or just to cash into your investment. Because we also know one thing about real estate. If it's about supply and demand, it's also about a shift. Which means we just don't know how the market is going to shift. What we do know that right now as we speak, because of supply and demand, the buyers are out there looking, and if there is enough inventory in the market, it can support the buyers to make the decision, but it can also support the sellers to be able to cash into their investments if this is what they're looking for. So I think the most important question comes down for a buyer and a seller is to sit down with their financial goals for real estate and asking themselves, what is that I'm looking for? And as I said, no matter what the market does or what shift it goes through, those that want to buy or those that want to sell will do that. It is for you to decide what is your need right now. If you are somebody that's looking to sell and you do definitely want to upgrade it and downsize it or even to invest, the timing wouldn't be any perfect than this right now. I think we all have wished for this one at least once in our life, and that is a crystal ball. I wish we had a crystal ball to predict what's going to happen, not actually predict, actually see it. And knowing that we can't do that, the question comes is that because we don't know where the market is going to go, I would highly recommend is again, sit down with your financial goals and ask yourself what is important. But if you're from a seller side, the timing couldn't be any perfect. Since we don't know where the market is going to hit, now would be the time to sell because buyers are out there looking right now. And from the buyer's perspective, the timing couldn't be any better Because right now, the supply and demand, those serious sellers are in the market that wants to sell. And if you know that the interest rates are low and your affordability is there, now would be the time to tap into those. So my hope with this channel is to bring you the information about real estate and keep you updated. Which also brings me to the next topic, and that is, how do we support the other businesses? We all know many businesses have been impacted because of COVID-19. So my hope is with this channel, I can bring those businesses to light so they can continue to grow. And if you want to know which those businesses are, that no matter what, even the shifting market we are in and the impact that we are going through, these businesses are still making things happen. Because again, as I said in the beginning, the shifting market is always going to be there. Whether it's affecting the real estate market, whether it's affecting the financial market, whether it's affecting our businesses. But the question is, how do we continue to grow ourselves and adapt to a change? So if you want to stay informed, please do remember to subscribe for my channel, Strata Queens. And of course, if you are somebody that offers any product and services, or you're a home-based business or a local business that would want to be featured, feel free to reach out to me. I will do everything I possibly can to get the word out. Remember, we are all in this together, so let's support each other. With that, as I said, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. And please, most importantly, stay safe, stay healthy, stay home, and at the same time, remember, we're all in this together.